Thank you for watching my channel. This is the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins, helping you along your twin flame journey. If this is your first time watching my channel, I need to tell you that whether I'm laughing, crying, sniffling, sneezing, singing, dropping cards, hitting my beautiful scenery, dogs barking, going to the door, whatever's happening, it's all part of the message. It may or may not resonate with you, as it is a general reading. As the messages come with the randomness, I'll explain what that is or what the message is that we're supposed to be taking from it. But if it doesn't resonate, it's okay. Chuck it, leave it for somebody else, and they'll pick it up and go, oh my gosh, that was my life. So that's how energy works, and that's what I love about energy and the spirit realm. Thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes and your shares and your comments. Subscribing to this channel, number one, helps it grow. Thank you for that. I'm humbled by the support. And number two, it puts your energy in these readings. So that might be a motivating factor for some of you if you needed to hear that. The comment section, thank you so much for giving each other love, light, support, illumination, guidance, encouragement, instruction, testimonies. Thank you for what you do in the comment section. If you are low vibrational, you need to know that my block and delete ministry is very, very, very vibrant and full and healthy. And I will be, and I will do that. I will pray for you when I read the comment, and then I will block, delete, or something. It depends. But keep the low vibrational stuff over there. Or book yourself a love and light session, which you could find everything about that below in the description box below. And we'll get to the root of the matter to kind of lift your vibration, because it's all about healing. It's not about judgment or condemnation. I understand that this thing can be kind of rough. That's the purpose of this video today. That this journey can be kind of rough, and feelings come in and go out, and there's an ebb and a flow, and there's an up and a down, and there's polarity, because that's how we were created by spirit. There's duality, polarity. We possess masculine and feminine energies inside of us. We have to balance it out, because it's all about balance. It's all about understanding. But I want to do this video because I was so led to do this video for you, and it all sprang from a conversation that I had. Y'all know I like to talk and move the cards around, but it all sprang from a Page of Swords. Told y'all somebody need to have a conversation. But anyway, it's all I lost my train of thought just doing, yes, about a conversation that I had with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful divine feminine, beautiful soul, who was like in my personal. If I could shrink her down to miniature, I would put her in my purse and carry her everywhere. Okay. Anyway, but she was talking about her cat, because she has a cat. I'm a dog person. She's a cat person, and her cat's name is Chanel. And so Ace of Cups. Chanel goes in the heat. My divine feminine has discovered around the full moon, it gets really, really bad. And then it starts to kind of subside with the waning cycle, because the moon comes in cycles, right? Anyway, Chanel, if y'all didn't know Chanel was a cat, you would think it was like a little girl in the background, like whining for her mama, like, meow. Her meow sounds like a human voice. It's crazy. But anyway, she was kind of just saying that Chanel, nobody can soothe her or console her when she's in heat. Those of you who are cat owners, you understand what I'm saying, because I like I said, I'm a dog person. But anyway, I love cats, but I own dogs. Anyway, so it says, no, like this beautiful divine feminine has 2 sons, and had a roommate and everything, and the cat will not deal with anybody. That's not enough. That's not the right person. That's not my person, right? So y'all see what I'm going with this, right? So anyway, so the cat will walk around the house and just in like this longing, in like this despair, like this it's like the moan is like a crying out. I mean, you got to hear. I'm going to see if I can get her to record that meow, and then I'll play it for y'all. But anyway, when she's like in this heat, she's like moaning and groaning, and you can just feel the despair. And like, you're human and you just want to do something. Look, where can I touch it? Where can I rub it? What can I do? You need a hug? You want some catnip? Like what, right? Anyway, so and she also does this other thing that the DF was telling me. She'll go to the window and just kind of look down the street, like she's waiting for something. And so of course y'all know me, Divine Maverick. I'm like, I see what you're saying. When you're talking to me, I see what you're saying. That's where that phrase comes from. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what that means. Anyway, I began to visualize this, and I began to have like literally feelings. I'm clairsentient. I started feeling this cat all of a sudden. Now I'm a feline, right? Anyway, so I'm feeling this, and I hear Spirit say to me, it's like all this love to give and nowhere to put it. That's what being in heat feels like for this animal. It's like I got all this passion, all this desire in me, chemically, spiritually. Yeah, animals have spirits. Don't y'all stop me. And just feeling this mentally. All this loud. Now relate this to yourself, and it's like nowhere to put it. Where is the other cat that's supposed to meet this need that I have, right? Because that's what heat is all about. It's a time or a season when they feel like, oh, it's time to come together. Y'all know where I'm going with this, right? It's time to come together. I need you. Where are you? Can't you smell me? Can't you hear me? Can't you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because also what lets other cats, or this is in the animal kingdom in general, it's a scent we emit. The animal emits, and then, the counterpart knows, it's time, right? It's time for union to reproduce, right? So Anyway, I said, let me do a video about this. I said, because that is the exact way. Now, not to not to call anybody a cat in heat. Meow, kitty. Anyway, but I do want to say that's how the divine feminine, and not only the divine feminine, but who I'm reading for today will be probably UDFs, but I do feel the divine masculine heal, and I believe that the cards will support what I am saying. But I do believe that the divine masculines also have seasons of heat and longing. They feel the same way. It's not, men are conquerors and protectors, and they like to go hunt, but they also, they have a longing, they have a yearning, just like we do. You know what I mean? They're not just all, well, woman, lay, woman, do it, woman, I go now. Thank you. Goodbye. They're not, they hurt too, maybe even more than we do. You know what I mean? But anyway, because they don't express it is what I mean. That's why I say more than we do, because they don't have outlets, natural outlets like we do. Anyway, so I was feeling this cat, and I was like, that cat just looking down the street, because she even said, like I said, she looks down the street and just moans, like just waiting for her lover to arrive, or any cat to walk down the street. Now that's a message, waiting for any Tom, Dick, and Harry to come down the street so she can jump on them. That's a message for somebody. I don't know who it is. I don't know your life, but if that hits you in your belly, if you felt a little pling when I said that, then that's for you. But anyway, stop waiting for every Tom, Dick, and Harry to come down the street just because you're trying to fill a need, a temporary need, like just rub this spot, itch this scratch, or scratch this itch. I'm sorry. Somebody's going to itch or scratch. Yeah, it's going to mean it's going to be more irritation when you get it. But anyway, somebody's skin is irritated right now. It's probably the lotion you're using, and it may be even what you put in your bubble bath, not your salt bath, but that somebody needs to change their body wash. All right. And another thing, don't use soap on that area. Use the body wash on other areas. I think it says that on the bottle. But if you're like washing with different kind of scents, I was gonna say flavored. Well, that might be somebody flavored body washes or scented things, and you're putting them down in the on the cookie. Don't do that. That's not a good look. Somebody might be thinking, I got some kind of rash. They gave me something. No, you don't have anything. It's just the feminine products you're using. All right. That was it was random, but it was good. All right. That was for somebody. Now, to the reading. My heart goes out to that longing, to the ones that are longing, to the ones that are yearning, and the ones that are saying, where are you? Don't you feel me? Don't you? The answer is yes, 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 and more yes, right? And that's what we're like. I call it the Chanel revelation. I got all this love inside of me and nowhere to put it. I've got all these feelings that come naturally to me, because with the heat season with animals, it's a natural occurrence. It's repetitive. It's cyclical. For some of you, you feel this thing in cycles. It's in ebbs and flows. I haven't heard from them, and I'm okay with it because I've learned telepathy, or I haven't heard from them, or I'm okay with it because I've learned to occupy myself with the thing I need to do. I got passion and fire for my career, for my children, or my life, or my social circles are healthy. Or I have passion for them. I'm missing them, but I also am into my meditation even more. I've gone up another level in my concentration on the things of the spirit, my spiritual disciplines, my spiritual practices. You're doing other things. I've learned new skills. I've gotten creative in ways. I'm writing more poetry. I'm even writing out the outline for my book that I'm thinking of, even my series of books that I'm thinking of. When it hits you, in other words, you know how to transmute or channel that energy. But then there are times when it's like Chanel and only one person, like my divine feminine, her owner, Oh, I only want that divine feminine to rub me. Because she says Chanel will come alongside her and she'll just rub against her, or needs her to rub her. You know what I mean? Just, I need you to touch me. You know? Oh, y'all feeling me. I need you to just touch me. This is what Chanel is saying to her owner, to the one who holds her heart, to the one who takes care of her, right? And so only the divine feminine says, only my touch can soothe her enough. It's only my touch that she desires. If anybody else tries to help her out, she don't want that. She don't want that. Come on, I'm already on somebody's street. You've had other dates. You've had a couple of soulmates in between this separation and this time of distance. Or maybe you haven't. But those of you who have, it's close, but that's not him. That's not her. You're all right. You smell great. You look nice. You got the right height. Hey, the right build, but it's still something that's missing. You're not her. You're not him. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. All right. I'm just using major arcana. Let's lay this out. Let's lay out the cards and let spirit talk to us. Thank you for all directions, times, and space. Fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. I'm doing 5 cards with all major arcana. First card out is going to be the way they feel about this romantic connection with you. Of course it's a mystery. Y'all not in communication, but that's how they feel. It's mysterious. It's unknown. It's a lot of questions. Second card is the way they handle this feeling, the way they're handling their duties and responsibilities, how they're living their everyday life, not hearing or seeing you. Justice. They want that connection to be balanced. They want the separation and there's no communication to end. Third card is going to be how they relate to other people around them, including to how they feel about you. Yeah, as I clarify, I'll tell you their heart space, but you know how they relate in their emotions. Like I thought, Virgo energy is out here, Libra energy is out here, Pisces energy is out here, but they're the hermit. They're still pondering the major questions. Why? Who is this person? Why are they in my life? Why, when I saw them, my whole life changed? Why haven't I been the same since? Why can't I seem to move past from this? Why can't I break this connection? Why am I still holding on when it seems to everybody around me that I'm crazy? Why do I even feel crazy sometimes? Because it feels like I'm in love with a ghost. I'm hanging on to a dream. I have fallen for an illusion. That's what this energy is. That's how they're feeling. And then their emotional state. That's what separation will do for you. This is God. This is the hand of the divine. This is spirit. This is creator. This is universe. Saying, okay, I'll tell you why. Since you're ready to ponder the major questions why with this hermit energy out here, I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to kill that ego and I'm going to make you vulnerable like Chanel, the cat. I don't care who knows. I'm crying out for you. I don't care who sees me at the window looking like I'm crazy, looking for a cat that may never come or looking for a cat that they think won't come. I'm going to still cry out. I don't care who hears me. I don't care who knows that I'm moaning, waiting for something, waiting for a visit, waiting for a call, waiting for a text, waiting for some love. I need you, and only you can make me feel better. So the tower has to come to bring down everything that would hinder or block connection. The tower has to come to hinder everything that would hinder or block vulnerability. The tower has to come to tear up anything that is inauthentic and anything that no longer serves this connection. For a season, separation was good because there was healing happening and individual work being done in order that the union could stick and be solid and strong and not have to deal with the little small foxes that spoil the vine. But then there comes a time when the separation must end and a tower has to come because it's time, because you can heal in some aspects together, not apart. And then Spirit is, this is how we are choosing to encounter this progress along our path. This is what, Spirit is doing in and through us. And I'm going to have another card here I'll draw right now, is what Spirit's doing in between the two of you. But here you are. This is how you're encountering this. You're being the Empress. You're abundant. You're fertile. Here you are. See, you showed up. I told you the cards are going to support the message, right? It's not the other way around. The cards support the message that's already been given to the messenger. And the cards say that. It appears to sometimes to some people when we put these cards out that, they're speaking. And they are. And they have the message. But no, we're the messengers. It's all about energy. And my energy when I came to this reading was, can you express through my voice and then through these cards the message of the longing is real. We all, as empresses, are full of love and nurturing and care, concern, unconditional love, giving, openness, oneness, union, fertility. We're all creators. We're all co-creating. And that's why I long for you. That's why I'm filled with love. And I've got so much of this in me. And I need somewhere to put it. I need somewhere for it to go. That's what this is about. That's what this Empress energy is about. And that's what Spirit is saying. All right. So let me get what Spirit is doing mutually between you guys in the connection. Us in the connection with our divine masculine. Divine feminine, you put the energy where it goes. Spirit, what are you doing with the connection between us? One sacred geometry card. Let me put that there. Card number 11 does not surprise me. Belief. It says the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and our talents and a strong connection to source. It shall happen for you as you believe, right? It's about our belief system. It's about, again, did you see that self-worth? Because this separation is about you knowing who you are and knowing what you deserve. This separation is about you being honest that you do have love, that you do have emotion, that you do want this. Be it unto you as you believe. Belief is one of the most powerful driving forces toward action and change. When you believe in something, you start to speak about it. When you start speaking about it, you create energy and movement around it. Belief can be described as the state of mind we experience when we think that something is true. So, oh yeah, you believe in this love. You first thought it was lust or some kind of crazy fly-by-night connection or something that was just so crazy passionate that, wow, once in a lifetime. But then it kept happening. You kept coming back together. You kept feeling it. It wouldn't go away like the others. And that is what this is about. Belief is all about your intuition and your heart. Heal your heart. Your intuition gets better. And then what you believe, feel, think, see will start to come into alignment and even manifestation. Doubt and unbelief will keep the distance. Believing that there will be union, believing that there will be understanding, believing that this is real, this connection is real. Believe in the connection, and then the yearning won't be so unbearable. Believe in it. Don't doubt it. And believe that it will come to full circle. A full circle, right? With source. I put that right there. I'll put that so you can see it. Okay. So I'll move these down. I want to clarify. I'm going to put one card on each of these cards, and then I think that'll cover us. Actually, like I said, I have Libra out here. I have Pisces out here. I have Libra twice out here. You could be dealing with a Libra, or you are a Libra watching. Remember, energy is, not energy, but zodiac signs is not that important. We all have all 12 aspects, all 12 aspects. Now, we're all 12 signs, but we have a bit of every 12 of the zodiac signs in us. So it really doesn't matter. And you know your chart way better than I do. But I feel like there's going to be a switcheroo. Somebody's going to be switching energy with their divine, only because I see number 11 out here and number 9, XI, and then IX, or 10, 1. You know what I mean? They're Roman numerals, but to me it looks like XI and IX. It looks like a switcheroo. But I do definitely feel like somebody's energy, somebody's trading energy. Or even I'm hearing transmuting the energy, or learning to transmute the energies, and you have been doing that. So for that small percentage of people that I'm speaking to, with your transmutation of the energies, you choose to be in that longing, yearning feeling, because it just feels good to you. And kudos for that, because that's a lot of growth. For those of you who are not here yet, it's totally fine. I'm just saying to these people, the ones that are hearing this message and getting this, it's resonating. You like that feeling of yearning and longing. It makes you feel alive. You like that passion. You might be a fire sign, probably a Leo, something. But anyway, I'm saying you like that passion. So sometimes you choose to transmute it and put it somewhere else, or sometimes you choose to just live in it, wear it, wear it, oh honey, wear it, honey. I'm gonna put one tarot on each one of these cards, and then I'm gonna pull from the Psychic Love Tarot deck, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I know we've been on here, but I just want to get some sign energy in here, sign and direction energy, a little more on. Wow, okay. Queen of Cups coming out with the High Priestess. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because with the, well, now I gotta hold them up. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna hold them up. I'm just gonna talk to y'all. Do I need to hold the cards? Well, Spirit said hold them up. They're used to you doing that. All right, so Queen of Cups clarifies the High Priestess, right? Let me get the combo. No, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna put these cards out. Okay, let me just do it. All right, so the Queen of Cups is coming up with the High Priestess, and this is all about, like I said, the emotions. Wondering, you both are wondering how you feel about each other. And actually, here's the card that clarifies, you both have the same energy: loving, nurturing, caring, gazing at this connection. That connection is represented by the cup, all right? The connection. See how the Queen of Cups is looking at that? You're both babying yourselves and babying this connection in a good way, meaning you're nurturing and giving and caring towards one another. You think well of one another, okay? That's that longing, the Chanel revelation, right? So that's where you both are. This is mutual energy, okay? That's why I'm putting cards out. Put one on Justice for me, please. Thank you. Justice wanted to come out with 2. Right. Here's a message. Here's a message. Well, 6 of Swords out. This is all air energy, of course, with the all air, all swords too. Do you notice that? Justice, Queen of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Now, what I'm seeing in this card is a whole nother message for another group. And that is when this longing comes, when you feel this desire, you get kind of upset about it. You want to make a sharp decision, a final decision. You just kind of want to put a gate around it. As a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is very direct. Queen of Swords is very matter of fact. Queen of Swords just wants the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God, Justice card, right? And so this sword is up in the Justice card as well as this sword. It's the sword of truth. And it's like, I want to know the truth about this feeling, these connections, and this connection, you know, because in my mind, I don't want to deal with this. In my mind, it's so much, it gets so hard that I want to move away from this, or either I want to just stop it altogether. I want to leave from this place that I'm in, because when I'm in this place, don't forget they're on water. Yeah, the emotions, and Queen of Cups has already come out. So we got the swords and we have the cups out. 2 queens are already out, right? But it's like, you know, I'm just so filled with this emotion. And what this card is showing me too is ride on your emotions. Use the emotions to take you to a better place. You see? In that boat, use the emotions to take you to a better place. That's what you do with that. That's transmuting of energy. And you need to think of it as such. I'm feeling this. Got it. I know what it is. Now take that same emotion, use those emotions, and bring yourself to a better, more calmer, more serene place. You may have to release. Those, we grown on here, but y'all know what I mean. You may have to release. You may have to release. All right, grown lady. You know what I mean? All right, if you don't get me, email me. Okay, so that's what this message is. That's the only message I see. Okay, I thought I had 2 messages in that. Okay. Oh, Chanel revelation. Hermit. Put one on the Hermit, please. Thank you. Right. Then I say we're pondering the bigger questions, why, the larger questions, why this connection, why this person, why this, why now, why me, why them, right? Because they are your wishes fulfilled. Nine of Cups, right? And some of you have been drinking a lot about this. You've been in your cave, but you've been drinking. You've been taking a 40 in your cave with you, but they are your Nine of Cups. They are your wishes fulfilled. That's why you're in this hermit energy, in this introspection, because you're deciding and understanding now what it means to make you happy, right? And who it takes and what this will require to make you happy. There is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. See that sage holding that lantern? There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and there is a light on your path as you're walking this way in darkness. Because some of you feel like, I just feel so in the dark. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I just want them like I've never wanted anyone or anything ever. And this thing's got a hold of me and I just can't let it go because it won't let me go. Good. There will be a light in all that darkness. The light is you understanding and actually admitting that they are your Nine of Cups, your wishes fulfilled. Release and surrender to the connection. Put one on the tower, please. That's fire out there. Ten of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. All fire. Putting the obstacles down. Surrendering the burden. Walking away from trying to war with what's been trying to war with you. The tower, the hand of the divine has come in to help you put this burden down and begin to release and surrender. Surrender ego. Surrender feeling that's because somebody wrestles with feeling silly. I just feel so silly. I just feel so foolish. I feel like I'm crazy. Like I feel like a nutcase. They don't call, they don't write, they don't text, they don't answer my text. This is crazy. What's wrong with me? Well, you're going to be able to put 10 of Wands. You're going to be able to put that obstacle or that burden down and remove those obstacles, knowing that the hand of the divine is dealing with egos. And yours is one of them. Stop feeling silly and foolish. Why don't you just feel like the Empress? You are filled with love. And your obstacle or your problem is not the person who is the object of your desire. The obstacle or the problem is you got nowhere to put it because we're not talking. But I am the Empress. Own it. Embrace it. Spirit is working on your behalf. That's what the tower means. That's spirit. That's not you. When you see the tower card, towers aren't bad. That's spirit moving on your behalf. Okay? Put one on the Empress. What spirit is bringing to bear on this connection? I did feel that card. I'm sorry. I was talking. Wow, that was a lot. I'll take it, though. But like I said, Two of Swords. Making a decision to blindly follow the direction that you need to be headed. Making a decision to blindly follow. Look at all that water behind her. Blindly follow and go with your emotions. Making a decision to be the Empress. Making a decision to surrender to this love you feel. Making a decision to go on this journey. Making a decision blindly. No, you don't see all the light at the end of the path. No, you don't see the breadcrumbs. No, you don't see the way forward. You don't have any idea. You don't know A to Z. You don't know A to B. You don't know A. But with a blindfold on, blindly, you're going to follow. You're making a decision to be the Empress and everything that comes with it, everything that entails, which is a lot. You see all that water? And it's not going to be easy. Look at the rocks in the water. Look at the mountains behind her. Yes, there are going to be mountains to climb. Yes, there are going to be obstacles to overcome. But in your hand, you have a sword in each hand. You're winning battles on both sides. You are protected on both sides. And you are seated. The Empress is seated. You're not fighting standing up. You're not going wild. You are literally sitting in your power. Look at all these queens. These queens are seated. Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups, seated. This woman, Two of Swords, seated. Empress, seated. Sit in your power. The High Priestess, seated. Nine of Cups, seated. Justice card. Seated. What took my attention was the Six of Swords. The only reason, why the man that's driving the boat is standing is because he's taking action to go to a better place. In his mind, you need to take action. You only stand in your mind to take. But look, the child and the woman, they're seated, knowing that they're being covered and protected and carried. Look at the swords around them. Look at the sword shielding them. Do you see that? Do you ever notice why the swords are in front of them? Because of the truth will always carry you to a better place. And the truth is, I want this. You stand to take action. But when you know what you know, you stay seated. Those who are in authority, they don't stand up. The only time they stand up is when they're going to move to another place to do something else. And then they go sit down again because they are seated in authority. And you are seated in heavenly places, in the ethers, in the heavenly realms. You are be still and know, right? So you made a decision. I want this. This feeling that I'm feeling, this passion, this yearning. I got all this love in me and I got nowhere to put it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Put one on the High Priestess. I got to put the cards back in order, y'all. I moved them. Where are all my major arcanas? Hermit. Earth, air. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Masculine. Put one on the High Priestess. What do you want to say? I'm just going to pull right from the top. Indeed, these are challenging times. There's got to be a winner with the high, I'm clarifying the High Priestess. Masculine is saying there's got to be a winner and there's got to be a loser. These are some challenging times. But ego has got to leave. There's no place for ego when it comes to this connection. Ego must die. That's why the Tower card is out. This masculine is saying that I'm going to give up my ego because that's what's been challenging us the whole time. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to call. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the change. I'm going to make the shift. Okay? This is in the traditional tarot, this 5 here is the 5 of Swords. That's what this is in tarot. And it's about being courageous. It's about making decisions when you talk about number 5s. It's about life lessons. It's about personal freedom. And it even is about sensual times when you talk about the number 5. And this masculine is saying, I feel the same thing you do. You remember, you're twins, you're mirror. I feel the exact same way. I'm feeling the same stuff. And these are hard. It's hard for me, just like it's hard for you. They want to share the love. What's 3 all about? Manifesting. Manifestation. I want to share this love. I want to be with you. This card can be about finding time with friends and family. That's how some of these masculines are dealing with the separation and the no communication. They're just being in social circles. They're just out trying to stay busy. Cookouts, watching, well, when the game was on, now they're just watching reruns on ESPN. But, hanging out with friends, maybe playing dominoes, playing cards. They might be shooting ball. You know what I mean? They might just be sitting out back drinking or smoking. You know what I mean? But they're doing something because they have to share the love. They got it. They're like you. They're filled with love and got nowhere to put it. So what do? They call their boys. What do? They play with their kids. They go bike riding. They might throw the football at their little boy. It might be a 5-year-old, 7-year-old. Then seeing a kid like 5 to 7 years old, or maybe even a 13 to 16-year-old. They're just out. They're just out because I gotta get this off of me. I gotta get this out of me. That's how they feel. The same way you feel. This is the 3 of Cups in traditional tarot. Share the love. Move. This is the Chariot in traditional tarot. But look at the hands. Some of them are saying, dang, I got to move to be closer, because there is literally physical distance between you guys. They might not just be down the street or over across town. Some people are across seas, lands, geographical separation too, and including the quarantine. You can imagine, come on, Chanel. Oh, looking down the street, waiting for a visit. So some of these masculines saying, I'm going to move. As soon as I'm able to move, I'm moving. And I'm coming, baby. And I'm going to take your hand in my hand. And I'm going to give you my heart. Look at the picture. I'm going to give you my heart. And I'm going to tie a knot. We're going to tie the knot. Look at the picture. That's what he wants. And you're sitting here wondering if he's thinking about you. Next picture. This is the confront card. Card number 18. I have to remember what this one is. Sorry, now I got to go to the book for 1 second. I almost wanted to say this was justice. Hold on. I was in a flow too, Spirit. Only because I know I'm guided to look at the book, because I don't want to miss anything. Now that I'm having the book in my hand, it must be another message. The confront card. Sorry, guys. What is that, Spirit? Right. It's the moon card. Right. That's the things that are hidden. Right. I don't know why. Facing inner. Let me look at the card now. Facing inner childhood issues. That's what the distance was about. Facing the inner child, facing the things that make them feel like you may never show up. You know what I mean? It's about facing the fears. It's about facing the conflict. It's about getting courage. It's about getting clarity. We've been feeling very delusional, feeling like, am I crazy for feeling this way? Is this insane to have these kind of feelings about a person that's not even here? Because I know I feel you. I know I hear you. I know I want you. And I know some kind of way, I know you want me too. And that's what this is about. Coming to, introspection and clarity are important at this time. Because everything that's been a part of your subconscious, is like your shadow self, and you're facing your shadow. You know what I mean? You're facing the side of you or the part of you that thinks that this cannot really be real. Number 9 is all about, because there's 18 on the card, but 1 plus 8 is 9. It's all about romance. It's all about inner wisdom. Number 9 is all about self-love. You're confronting yourself and seeing where you haven't been even loving to yourself. That's why it's so hard for you to feel these feelings of longing and yearning, all this love and nowhere to put it. Because it's like, well, why don't you put it on yourself? Transmute that energy and give it back to yourself. Whether it's a bath, whether it's ordering something that you like online, whether it's, splurging on something, not too crazy, watch your budget, but just doing something that you would never normally do. I'm going to buy myself a new dress and earrings, or I'm going to get myself that $500 suit or that $1,000 suit and those wingtips I saw, sir. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. It's about, number 9s are about spiritual enlightenment. It's about light workers. Many of you are light workers. That's why this thing is so arduous and so hard, but it's so important, because you have to do that shadow work so that shadow doesn't kind of manifest or rise up when you're trying to help someone else or even lift a collective. There can be no contamination in this stew that we're making, right? There's no contamination in this ocean of love that we are filling, right? But anyway, he's confronting things. He's confronting himself and what he wants and his fears and his illusions, and getting great, great clarity. That's just like the hermit. That's why the hermit's out here. One more. And that solar plexus. Didn't I say the cards are going to line up? And what I say, and here's another 3. Just like we had share the love, now we have the 3rd chakra. Let me read it to you right out of the book. It's I can. It's that fire. And I had to adjust my screen. It's that fire energy, you guys. It's about the adrenal gland. It's about the pancreas. The solar plexus controls those glands. And it's about I can. And they can. They're saying, I'm going to move. I'm going to do whatever I have to do, because this feeling that I'm feeling is so powerful. I got to get there. I got to be where they are. I've got to bring this thing to completion. Number 3, again, manifestation, speech and communication. They're going to tell you about it. expansion. It's about increase. It's about being spontaneous. The solar plexus says, I can. That's the mantra with the solar plexus. I can. I can go see her. I can go see him. I can do this. I can be in this relationship. I can believe again. It's also about passion. It's about a divine spark. It's about ascended masters, the number 3. You guys are getting help from your ascended masters from the spirit realm. The solar plexus is located above the navel area and just below the rib cage, and it represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, confidence. The chakra is also associated with clairsentience. It's that inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area, like that third eye, number 3, see? But I'm saying to strengthen the chakra, all you got to do is try this breathing exercise. You close your eyes, and as you inhale deeply through your nose, you breathe in the color yellow. Deeply through your nose, breathe in the color yellow. See it coming from a glowing, brilliant sun. Send this vital energy to your solar plexus. That's all you have to do. Visualize it, the color yellow, and send it down just above the navel area, just below the rib cage. Exhale through your mouth all the energies that don't serve you. And that's that longing that you think will never be returned. That's that unrequited love. Send all of that. Blow that out. Get rid of that. Exhale through your mouth. Things that don't serve you. And then believe that you can have the relationships that you desire and that you will. Believe that you can have what you want. What we say? Belief. Believe. You can have it. It's already yours. That's why the connection's not broken, no matter what you try to do, because this has already been ordained. All right, that's the message. Let me give you one angel oracle card. One more card for spirit for the beautiful watchers, especially the ones that have stayed the whole time. Thank you. Remain positive. I don't need to say more. Till we meet again, take care of yourselves, guys, and each other. I appreciate you. Love you. Bye.